yo, she looks guilty as hell. And then I'm looking at it and I'm saying, did you really say that? Mm-hmm. Did you really say that Caitlin Clark should thank her Heavenly Stars that she wouldn't be worth anything if she wasn't playing in the WNBA? Did you really say? See, all of these things that Nafisha Collier brought up.
The WNBA spent 27 years begging for attention. Now they finally have a superstar bringing millions of viewers and massive revenue. And the league office is allegedly throwing a tantrum. Stephen A. Smith just revealed something shocking. The commissioner might actually be sabotaging her own golden goose. This isn't about basketball anymore. It's about ego, control, and raw corporate jealousy.
Hey, Caitlin! Can you make it from there?
Hey, Caitlin, how about from here?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, she can't make it from there.
No chance.
Caitlin, from me, don't let.
You got it. I'm not even gonna ask.
Hey, Caitlin, from here might be impressive. Am I right?
Whatever, Che.
From right here.
From there!
The boys wanna be her, the girls wanna be her.
Has the WNBA leadership completely lost it? Or is this the most spectacular act of self-sabotage in sports history? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Here's what went down. Reports surfaced about a new commercial featuring Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever sensation. Seems normal, right? Wrong. This ad allegedly sent Commissioner Kathy Angelbert and the league office into full meltdown mode. Closed-door meetings, furious calls, and what Stephen A. Smith calls pure, unfiltered rage from the top.
Let me clarify first, because it's proxy season, right? No CEO do you just put the base pay in there. You put their bonus, you put their stock options, you put everything. Caitlin has the ability to make up to $500,000 just in WNBA wages this year. So, of course, they're just looking at a base which is collectively bargained. And actually, it's low because she's the number one pick. She'll make a little more than that. But she also has millions and millions of dollars of endorsements. She's actually, because she declared to become pro, her endorsements are higher in dollar value. She has a global platform now, not just a U.S. platform. So, she's going to do just fine, as will the top players in the league, as every league does. Also, there's comparisons to the men. Those men's leagues are 75 to 120 years old. We're tipping off our 28th season. I would say if you looked at them 28 seasons in, we're further ahead. But I realize we still have a lot of work to do, and it's all about the ecosystem.
Now, stop for a second and really think about how completely backwards this is. Your biggest star lands a massive national commercial, putting your league in front of millions of people who might never watch women's basketball. Any competent sports organization would celebrate, pop the champagne, blast it on social media, issue a press release, and ride that wave straight to the bank. But not the WNBA. Their reaction? Anger and resentment. Stephen A. Smith didn't just speculate, he confirmed it. He's been one of Caitlin Clark's fiercest defenders all season. But his latest comments go even further. This isn't just about on-court drama anymore. SAS is exposing what he sees as deep-seated dysfunction at the top of the league. According to him, the energy coming from WNBA headquarters isn't excitement or pride. It's fear and jealousy, because one player has become bigger than the entire organization.
Commercial. Lisa Bluter was in the commercial. Travis Scott was in the commercial. Travis Kelce was in the commercial. Jason Kelce was in the commercial, like the podcast thing, which we're going to get to that.
Here's why this commercial sent the league into a tailspin. When Caitlin Clark stars in high-profile ads, Wilson, Gatorade, State Farm, she isn't shown as just another WNBA player. She's positioned as a cultural phenomenon, a singular force commanding attention. The production quality is next level, the kind of elite, cinematic storytelling you rarely see in women's sports. She comes across as powerful, independent, and, most alarmingly to the league, bigger than the WNBA itself.
It was super hype, and they also launched the campaign From Anywhere, which is just perfect for Caitlin Clark. And obviously, fans have been waiting for a CC signature shoe for years. It feels like years at this point. She is now 2 seasons into the WNBA, and we've gotten the signature logo, and we've also gotten some merch, but that signature shoe is what everybody is on the edge of their seat for. And she recently went on New Heights once again to talk about her signature shoe, and she talked about the new technology that will be going into this.
For fans, this is electric. It's the kind of content that makes you want to watch every game. But for executives like Kathy Engelbert, it's a nightmare. This image wasn't created by the league. They didn't approve it, they can't control it, and it shows. Clark is operating on her own terms, building her own brand, her own economy, her own gravitational pull. That independence translates to power, and power makes the people in charge incredibly uncomfortable. Normally, leagues control players because the players need the league for paychecks and exposure. Caitlin Clark has flipped that dynamic entirely. She's making more off the court than on it, and everyone sees it. That financial freedom equals influence, and for a leadership used to controlling the narrative, it's infuriating. The timing of this commercial was the spark. The WNBA spent all season pushing a collective message. It's not about one player. It's about the system, the history, the team. Then, 30 seconds of a high-production commercial, and that narrative crumbles. It proves who's really driving interest in the league. The rookie from Iowa who can hit shots from the logo. The contrast is brutal. On one side, low-budget, outdated league marketing. On the other, Caitlin Clark in premium, cinematic campaigns. That embarrassment quickly turns into anger because it exposes decades of failure. In one season, she's achieved what the WNBA couldn't in nearly 3 decades. That stings. Stephen A. Smith has been relentless pointing this out. He frames the rage not as basketball drama, but as a cover for incompetence. Every viral deal, every ad campaign, reminds the world what the league failed to do. From Angelbert's perspective, she was hired as a business expert, yet Gatorade, Wilson, and State Farm are outperforming her league at marketing her own star. Humiliating. Instead of adapting, learning, or elevating the league, the response is bitterness, resentment, and control-freak energy. SAS even connects this to what happens on the court. If leadership openly resents their superstar, why would opposing players hold back? Toxicity trickles down. Cheap fouls, hard hits, questionable calls. It all becomes part of the culture when your top player isn't protected. This isn't personal. This is the WNBA's history catching up to its leadership, and Caitlin Clark is the mirror exposing decades of failure.